play. So I was always in contact with basketball. Every time he had a game in the halftime or before the game, I was going to shoot. Even if we couldn't hit the rim because I was like 3 years old.
He's my idol. Those three words hit different when they come from Luka Doncic. Not from a rookie warming the bench. Not from a teenager posting a tweet. From a man who signed his first professional contract at 13 years old. A man who spent 6 full years playing pro basketball in Europe before he ever stepped inside an NBA arena. A man who had already seen the grind, the pressure, and the weight of real professional competition. And he still said those words. He still had names he looked up to. He still had legends that shaped him. That alone tells you everything. But then, February 2025 arrived and flipped his whole world upside down. The Dallas Mavericks traded Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers. No warning, no soft landing, just gone. Luka called it terrible, a big shock. He had planned to spend his entire career in Dallas. One minute, he was a Maverick. The next, he was a Laker.
By the way, if this story is getting you hyped, hit the hype button and give this video some hype. It helps a lot. Magic Johnson called it the biggest trade he had seen in 45 years. And that trade forced the whole basketball world to ask one question. Who is Luka Doncic really? The answer lives in 5 names. 5 legends he actually respects. 5 pillars that built him into the player he is today. We are counting them down starting from number 5. Number 5, Larry Bird. Now here is what is interesting. Larry Bird retired before Luka was even born. And yet, Luka has watched more Bird film than most current players ever will. Why? Because Bird proves something Luka has made the foundation of his entire game. You do not need to be the fastest player on the floor. You do not need to jump the highest. You just need to know where everyone is. Bird was wildly respected by his peers for one thing above everything else: his basketball IQ, his footwork, his ability to read the game 3 steps ahead. Luka has said it himself. Bird did not have to be the fastest guy because he knew where everyone was. That is not just admiration, that is a blueprint. Analysts like Rony Seikaly have called Luka this era's Larry Bird. Larry Bird 2.0, a modern version that carries Bird's IQ combined with handling that Bird never had. Former players say Luka puts fear into opponents the same way Bird did. Not through speed, not through power, through finesse, through a brain that moves faster than his feet ever need to. Some people debate whether Luka is already better than Bird. Bird has 3 straight MVPs and 3 championships. That bar is real. But Luka is building, and Bird built the blueprint. Number 4, Stephen Curry. Luka has said this flat out. You cannot guard Curry. It is impossible. That level of respect does not just come from watching highlights. It goes back to right after the 2018 NBA draft, when Luka watched Curry in a shooting session and said the man simply could not miss. Every shot, every angle, falling back, off balance, did not matter. Net. Curry changed the whole geometry of basketball. Before him, taking a shot from the logo was a bad decision, a broken play, a panic shot. Curry turned it into a weapon. He normalized the logo 3. He pulled defenders so far out of position that the paint opened up for the entire team. That is called gravity, and no one in basketball history has had more of it. Number 3, Kobe Bryant. This one is personal. December 29th, 2019, Lakers versus Mavericks at the Staples Center. Luka is on the court, focused, ready to inbound the ball. And then he hears something strange. Someone in the crowd is talking to him, in Slovenian, his own language. He turns around, and it is Kobe Bryant, sitting courtside, grinning, saying bad words in Slovenian right to his face. Luka said the moment was amazing. He said just for Kobe to even know his name was amazing to him. Think about that. One of the greatest players to ever live, retired, watching from the stands, and he took the time to learn enough Slovenian to get inside Luka's head. Number 2, Dirk Nowitzki. This one cuts the deepest because it is not a legend Luka watched from a distance. This is a man Luka shared a court with. Luka's rookie year was Dirk's 21st and final season in Dallas, and what Luka saw in that locker room left a permanent mark. Even in his last year in the league, Dirk kept a strict daily preparation routine, time-sensitive, disciplined, unbreakable. Luka called it unbelievable. That lesson never left him. Greatness is not built on big moments. It is built on boring habits done right every single day.
Number 1. LeBron James, the idol. October 31st, 2018. Luka is 19 years old. He just lost to LeBron at the Staples Center, 114-113. LeBron dropped 29 points, including the game-winning free throw. After the game, Luka did not go straight to the bus. He walked over to the Lakers side and waited outside their locker room just to get a signed jersey. That is a rare moment for a player known for pure confidence. But that night, Luka was a fan. That one moment tells you everything. Luka's respect for James is not about the stats. It is about how LeBron has stayed elite for over 2 decades. The routine, the preparation, the mental approach. LeBron does not just play basketball. He solves it. He reads it. He thinks 10 moves ahead. That is what Luka respects most. Now, look at those 5 names together. Bird gave Luka the IQ. Curry gave him the geometry. Kobe gave him the mentality. Dirk gave him the routine and the loyalty. And LeBron gave him the roadmap for longevity. That is what separates legends from great players.
Legends build with intention. Legends learn before they lead. And right now, Luka is building something that none of those 5 names could have built alone. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Subscribe so you never miss a video like this, and drop a comment below. Which of these 5 legends do you think shaped Luka the most? Let us know.